Welcome back. All right, when searching for the perfect senior living community, it's important to ensure that your potential home has the level of care necessary for you or your loved ones. That can be pricey, but our next guest says that there are funding solutions available, so don't worry. Kimberly Crawford-Stokes is the sales director over at Anthem Lake Senior Living and Memory Care, and today we're talking specifically about the cost for memory care, because I'm sure that is the first question that you get.
Cost can be a concern, especially as someone progresses through the disease and they do need more care. So cost can start at around maybe $5,000, $6,000, but it can go up to $7,000 and sometimes even up to $8,000.
And so is that based off of, is that based off of obviously the amount of care that the person requires?
Absolutely. It's based off of the amount of care that they require, but also the amount of attention. It's also based off of the increased need for more care staff, because they are truly in need of a more intimate setting and more assistance with fine motor skills.
Sure, sure. And so how do you guys, I mean, I'm sure, like I said, everybody asks that question, but you guys have some funding options available for them, and you help them with that?
Yes, we do.
What are those?
A couple of the options that we do. One, having a discussion about long-term planning goals, not just from years 1 to 3, but years, realistically, if someone is in their 80s, they can live into their mid to late 90s. So we look at how you have planned to fund for maybe years 5 to 7, because you're looking at an estimated $60,000 a year that you're going to be spending on care. So we dig into that, but then we also look at what do you have set up besides a retirement 401k? Do you have a life insurance policy? How many life insurance policies do you have? We also look at borrowing against those, but then looking into your long-term care insurance, looking at the type of assisted living policy that you may have, and looking at the qualifications for that, and also looking into if someone is a widow of a veteran, they are eligible for some additional benefits through the widow benefit that's available through the VA. So we do help with coordinating those resources for them. Well,
that's really the thing, because it's like a lot of different things. There's so much funding out there available, whether it's college funding, but this is also funding for the senior care. Do people have to do this research on their own?
No, they don't. And when they come in, they meet with me and then members of my team. We do all of this for them. We connect them with the resources. We also can assist them with even hosting a conference where they can meet with these vendors on site. And then also what we do too is we look at, okay, what this person needs now, and let's be a little creative. That's what, I'm there for, because I think outside the box. So if we can look at maybe pairing you with one of these resources that are available, and then look at, okay, even though the cost may be $5,000 right now, let's look at the future. We may be able to even look at doing an all-inclusive rate that includes all of their services that they need now, but will need in the future, because that helps with the family and the financial planning resource gauge what the family will need and when they'll need it, so that they can plan appropriately.
It's definitely the biggest concern, because it's terrible to think that your loved one would, you couldn't provide care for them because you don't have money.
Correct. Everyone, the biggest fear is, I'm going to outlive my money. Yes.
Well, medical science is getting better and better. So do you guys encourage, because people can come out beforehand and check the place out, do you give them kind of like some take-home stuff, like, hey, look into these few things, and for your next meeting, come back and we can maybe help you?
Yes, we do give them resources to take home. We also do give them resources to follow up with online, so that they can look at that information as well. We have different things that we have on YouTube, different excerpts, so that they can do their due diligence. And then any questions, definitely you come back and meet with me. You meet with the financial resource, whatever product it is, and then we help you decide what best option works for you and your family.
What about Medicaid? Is there Medicaid kind of assistance?
Medicaid, there is some assistance, but you do want to be very careful with that being your only option, because Medicaid does not necessarily assist you with the cost for room and board. That is only related to care.
Only for medical care.
Correct. And a lot of people miss out on other products that may be more helpful to them, such as the veterans benefit that gives you cash, that helps with supplementing. It adds to your income, versus Medicaid.
It can be used for room and board.
That is correct. because you still will have that component, and not every community will accept that. And then you have to also keep in mind, as far as, you know, what you may be looking at as far as a community for your loved one and what Medicaid will actually pay for.
Yeah. A lot of information to look into out there, but the folks at Anthem Lakes will take care of all of it for you. Just go out and visit them. We appreciate Anthem Lakes for being here and sharing this information. And for more information, you can simply you can find them on Instagram at Anthem Lakes Senior Living, and you can also go to anthemlakes.com, or you can call 904-583-5399.